Okay, first of all, niggas, spoilers. Spoiler alert. If you don't read the manga, leave. If you do read the manga and you're not caught up, leave. If you only watch the anime, leave. But if you want to watch, watch. First of all, this nigga, Madara. This is my second time redoing this video. I did it earlier, but it was like 20 minutes long because I was explaining everything. But it says it gotta be less than 15 minutes, so I'm gonna kind of rush through everything. Okay, so this nigga Madara, I'm gonna talk about him showing up to now. So like him showing up is already in the anime, but this nigga came out of a coffin, looked down at everybody, jumped down, fucked him up badly, fucked him up some more, right? Gaara, Naruto, and the Tsuchikage tried to help. Nigga Naruto throws it at him. He just throws it at him. Tsuchikage pushed him up with like rocks or big ass rock pillar or something. So I'm like, okay. Madara's he about to get fucked up. He's about to get fucked up. Ah, fuck, that hurt. He about to get fucked up. This nigga gets the Rinnegan. So I'm like, okay, that's valid. That's logical. This nigga's so damn strong, he needs the Rinnegan because it works. Okay, so he gets the Rinnegan, absorbs his jutsu, Susanoo, blah blah blah, beats the shit out of everybody again, drops 2 meteors on their fucking heads. I don't know how they're surviving at this point, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna roll with it. The Kages get there and shit, you know, Tsunade and the Raikage teleport there. You know, flying Raijin, fucking 15 Yukage, blah blah blah. So they like, alright, look, little nigga, Naruto, you go fight this motherfucker over here, and we gonna handle this. And as they said that, I'm looking for the little shinobi that was still there that survived the meteorite thing. So I'm like, okay, where these niggas at? Nowhere to be found. Okay, this shit don't make no sense. So Kage's fighting this nigga. Naruto goes off. They come back to the Kage's fighting this nigga. They're not giving him a run for his money. They're just fighting this nigga. So he's like, wait, hold on. Y'all think y'all the shit because y'all got 5 people against me? We're gonna change that real quick. Timeout. Boom. This nigga does Shadow Clone Jutsu. And yeah. Now there's 5 Madaras for every 1 Kage. Period. So all 5 of them niggas couldn't handle 1. But now they gotta fight off 5? There's no fucking way. So they all do their perfect Susanoo and shit. Come back to the fight. Hold on. Come back to the fight. Everybody's getting fucked up. Tsunade got 2 fucking Susanoo swords in her. Just no, it didn't. Okay, anyways, he fucks them up badly, right? Third Tsuchikage does his little dust release thing, big as fuck actually. Clears out the whole field. Nigga Madara summons an even bigger fucking Madara. I'm fucking up badly. I'm trying to do this quick. Nigga summons a bigger fucking Susanoo. Slicing off mountaintops. About to kill them. But Itachi does his thing with Kabuto. And he's supposed to be summoned back to wherever the hell he came from. But nope, he defied all that. So he splits Tsunade in half with a tree. Boom. And he goes on to Obito. So, as he's over there with Obito, like, nigga, you taking too fucking long. What's the dealio? Obito's like, I got this nigga, shut up. He don't got it. Naruto talking shit. Madara fighting the first Hokage. They chopping it up. Everybody else is fighting something else, I guess. Madara's under like pillars and shit. Obito's on the floor at this time. I'm skipping a lot of shit, but I have to rush. Madara tells or says something to a black Zetsu that puts his hand in Obito's chest and takes over half of his body. And now Madara's alive again. So I'm like, okay, this nigga's alive again. He's gonna die. That was his flaw. He couldn't die earlier. This nigga had the Renegon. He was super fucking strong. So it was a recipe for disaster. But now this nigga can die. So I'm like, okay, cool. And plus this nigga's blind. So I'm like, okay, super fucking cool, right? Wrong. This nigga does a Sonic Ring Dash between everybody. Hits the first Hokage and Naruto. This nigga, Sasuke over here cutting, trying to do whatever the fuck he gotta do and do a jutsu. This nigga gets that shit absorbed, but this nigga Madara ain't got no eyes. So how is this nigga doing this shit? Anyways, Tail Beast come out of nowhere. Oh, what's up, nigga? And me, they start playing ping pong with this nigga, right? And he's like, okay, fuck that. Boom, this nigga, motherfucking Tail Beast hit this nigga, wham, with a tail each. So he's like, my arm. This nigga loses an arm. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is the deal? Zatu clone comes out of the ground. Like, hey, what's up, dude? What's going on? I gotta talk to you. No words have been said. Wham! He rips an arm off. Boom! Puts it on his. He takes the fucking Renegon eye that was laminated or that was in some plexiglass. He takes it out and he puts it in his head. And he looks at the Tail Beast and they all get punched. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he then summons the ghetto statue. Kakashi does his fucking, I don't know what it's called right now. It's this shit. You know what it is. Doesn't work. The chains are coming out. Psh, boom, bringing all the fucking Tail Beasts back. Remember, he summoned the Susanoo with no eyes. I forgot to say that, but I said it. So he pushes out all the chains. Boom! Gets all the Tail Beasts. And takes the 9 tails away. Takes all of them away. So Naruto's dying. Killer B is nowhere to be found. This nigga's under a rock, dying. Nobody cares about the nigger of the Naruto universe and his Black History Month. What the fuck? But Naruto got the 9 tails taken away. He has no more power. Only 2 shadow clones a day. 1 Rasengan per month. This nigga on a budget for chakra. His heart stopped beating. Sasuke was given a jutsu by the first Hokage. Came charging at this nigga Madara like this. Got stabbed. He didn't use it. Waste of time. Karen doing chain shit like Naruto's mom. Jugo Soigetsu. Fucking Orochimaru and her had the quadruple team. The Toby nigga that came out of nowhere. The one that's infatuated with taking the shit that kind of raised Obito. You know how he got the swirly mask and shit. He fighting everybody else. And he came out of the woodworks. Nobody knows where he came from. So they're doing that, fighting this nigga that came out of absolutely nowhere. This nigga Madara though. How is he the new sage of the 6 paths? How? There's no way this nigga is doing this. There's no fucking way. It's called Naruto, and this nigga heart ain't beating. The show is called Naruto, and this nigga heart ain't beating. I need someone to tell me what they can possibly think about trying to do. Because first Hokage got black rods, fucked up. Second Hokage tried to fight him, got black rods, fucked up, one in his forehead. Sasuke's on the ground. Madara's actually looking at this nigga Sasuke, so he might be done for good. Naruto heart stopped beating. They go into the 4th Hokage house or something. They'll get the second half, but they said they couldn't do it because something wrong. 3rd Hokage fighting the fucking shitty guy statue. 4th Hokage suffering from erectile dysfunction. He can't get hard no more. His fucking arm won't grow back. 5th Hokage, worthless. All the other Kages, they ain't putting in no fucking work because they fighting this thing. Everybody else had the Kyuubi chocolate cloak, but they ain't got that shit no more because this nigga's gone. And this nigga Killer B is dying under a rock. So, this video is 10 minutes shorter because I rushed through a lot of shit. The other one had a lot more detail to it, but they fucking playing games with me. But yeah, we've been played by this nigga Madara. If this nigga has the same move sheet that he has in Storm 3 and and that shit goes to Revolutions, I'ma lose my shit. And yeah, that's it. That's all I want to talk about. We've been played. Again. That's all I gotta say. Subscribe.